As new anime seasons and series are coming, what's better way to start it is by introducing you to some of new and upcoming romance animes this 2023, and to start the list we have Tomo-chan is a girl. Tomo Aizawa and Junichiro were always bros since their childhood, from sparring, playing they are always together, always got each other's back. However, Tomo Aizawa is in love with Junichiro. Since Tomo was young, she has always been one of the guys type of girl due to her tomboyish attitude, and when she finally manages to confess, Junichiro responds that he only see her as his bro, and funny enough, for the longest of time he didn't even realize that she was a girl. The angel next door spoils me rotten. Amane, a normal high school student living alone in his apartment, who had a cold after he lent his umbrella to his schoolmate named Mahiru after seeing her sitting alone in the park in a rainy day. Mahiru, who is called the angel in their school, who also happens to be his neighbor, wants to return the favor by helping him in the house until he recover, thus start a romantic comedy story as the two become closer. Sacrificial Princess and the King of Beasts. After the war between humans and beasts ended 100 years ago, an annual tradition were proposed where a female sacrifice would be taken from the humans to be eaten by the King of Beasts. This tradition continues on as the 99th sacrifice, 15-year-old Seraphie, is taken from her village to the kingdom of Osmargo, a realm where the beast lives. The king were surprised due to her lack of fear. Different from the previous sacrifices, the king find her intriguing. The king let her stay and allows her to freely roam the kingdom, and to start an unimaginable future between humans and beasts. A galaxy next door. Ichiro Kuga, who is struggling to support his younger siblings ever since their parents died, only relying on a small inheritance and his passion for drawing manga, but as responsibilities grow, it becomes harder for him to keep up with the deadlines as his assistants decide to leave to pursue their dreams. As he is about to reach his limit, a beautiful and talented girl named Shiori Goshiki applies to be his assistant, and weirdly enough she suddenly declares them engaged to marry. Endo and Kobayashi live. The latest on Tsunere villainous Lieselot. A prince named Sigward suddenly hears a voice that he thought came from gods, giving him knowledge about her fiancée, a villainess named Lieselot, telling him the adorable side of his fiancée that is always viewed as evil. Little did he know that those voices came from high school students Aoto Endo and Shihono Kobayashi, who's playing the game where Sigward and Lieselot's world exist. In this game where the villainous Lieselot always get consumed by darkness, Endo and Kobayashi will try to change the future for the best. Kubo won't let me be invisible. A high school student named Hunta Shiraishi, achieving his goal of a fulfilling high school life, realized that achieving this goal would not be that easy as everyone around him fails to notice him due to his lack of presence. People think his seat in class is always empty, but there is only one person who notices his existence, that is Nagisa Kubo, a girl seated next to him, and Nagisa is the only one who noticed him. She always teases him, that often puts him in a different weird situations. As Nagasa's playful teasing continues, he may realize that achieving his goal is not that really hard. The ice guy and his cool female colleague, Himuro, a descendant of a Yuki Onna or a snow woman, but him having icy power is the exact opposite of his warm and kind personality. Whenever his emotions change, he subconsciously activates his icy powers, mostly around his colleague Fuutsuki. She is a calm woman that gives him solution whenever his icy powers shows, but whenever Fuutsuki does something to him, emotions build up inside him which lead to a snowstorm in their office that affects his coworkers. As Himuro's feelings become obvious to everyone but Fuutsuki, he is still willing to do everything to get her. Sugar Apple Fairy Tale. The story revolves around Anne, who decides to become a silver sugar master like her late mother, an occupation where only a few people can master and is highly regarded. Anne travels to the town of Lewiston where the royal family holds a sugar sculpture festival, where she has to win to the top spot and receive a royal medal to become a silver sugar master. And in this world, humans and fairies coexist, and humans treats fairies as slaves. Anne reluctantly buys a fairy named Shao to be her bodyguard as she travel to Lewiston, hence starts a romantic adventure. Saint Cecilia and Pastor Lawrence. In a small outskirt of a peaceful town, Lawrence, a local pastor, guiding the people to the church to visit the saint and gives people sincere advice, and Cecilia, a kind young girl, who is tasked to fulfill this role. However, this kind of job quickly exhausts her and often causes her to laze around. That leaves Lawrence to take care and do all the job by himself. While Cecilia sleeps, Lauren's taking of Cecilia's needs while doing the church responsibilities. Slowly their friendship grows strong, as Lawrence accepts Cecilia's slob nature while Cecilia become comfortable with Lawrence's overly doting nature. How will their pure love bloom?
どうですか?
かわいいですね。
Loving Yamada at LV999. This is a story about a girl Akane Kinoshita who were dumped by her boyfriend for another girl that he met in an online game. She had a chance encounter with a player named Yamada, a fellow guild member, and as Akane vents her frustrations and anger in game and complained about it to Yamada, it turns out Yamada is an unsociable and curt person who is not interested in her situation, and as they met in an offline event, how will this fateful encounter unfold?
アフロの山田?
So what do you think of this list? Are you ready for some funny, wholesome and romantic situations? And if you have any suggestions or ideas on what we should do next, just comment it below, and also don't forget to like and subscribe and click on the notification bell so you will be updated whenever we upload new contents, and always, stay healthy, stay safe, peace.